egg fruit, called yellow sapote, canistel, cupcake fruit, sapodilla, and in Taiwan, peach of the immortals. Welcome back to M's Adventures in Storytelling. This is part 2 of Zest Quest, where I read the audiobook version while proofreading of my new book on fruit called Zest Quest. Enjoy. Back to the fruit. While researching this book, I came across a useful page from Thrive Cuisine which listed all the fruit names of fruits available in the USA. Of course, there are many that I had not tried, and even more that I had never even heard of. All these fruits are available in the US, and they have American English names. How many are new to me? How many do I know that American names for? You may say that some of these are not fruit, but a fruit is a seed bearing part of a plant. I was working my way through the list, but when I got to the B's, I found Wikipedia's list of edible plants and realized how many more fruits exist. So then I added a few more that were not on the original list. After all, they didn't include thimbleberry, which Wikipedia says exists in Michigan. Here are some of those that I think I might want to try in the future from that list, and some from my ferreting down the Wikipedia and Google wormholes. I have no photos of these. I have not tried them. I have no photos of these as I have not tried them, and I leave you to Google them yourself or make do with my gleanings from the internet. And pardon my pronunciation. Alibectia, commonly known as the borojo, is from Colombia, mainly used as a health food in the US and said to be an aphrodisiac. I've come to learn that almost anything with that claim is guaranteed to taste awful. It took me a while on Google to find any site that described the flavor rather than talking about how it was a natural Viagra. On Columbia.com, they finally mentioned that it is brown, acidic, and dense. Every site said that it was an aphrodisiac and it gives you a lot of energy. Apparently, in its native environment of the jungles of Panama and Colombia, it is called jugo del amor. Other than as a love juice, this fruit is used in traditional medicine for hyper children, depression, blood diseases, and many other ailments. Araza, or arasa, is from the Amazon rainforest, related to the guava. It is so acidic that it can only be consumed when processed with sugar. Barbados cherry looks like an orange cherry with indents around the 3 seeds. Apparently tastes like a cherry-flavored Starburst fruit chew. Barberry. I thought these were slow berries, but apparently they are not. Barberries, or berberis, are most used in Persian food and traditionally as a sour element in cooking. Bignay, or bignay, also called bugnay or bignai, Chinese laurel, Queensland cherry, salamander tree, wild cherry, and currant tree. The red berry-like fruit are smooth, shiny, small, and round. They grow in clusters. Apparently they taste like crab apples. Bilberry, sometimes called the European blueberry, whortleberry, bogberry, dwarf bilberry, Chinese bilberry, arel, arandano, black whortles, bleaberry, brimbleberry, or brimbell, burren myrtle, dyeberry, guel noir, huckleberry, hurtleberry, myrtle, raisin des bois, trackleberry, vaccinium myrtillus, which I assume is the Latin name, wineberry, and who knows how many more names. They look similar, but bilberries are acidic. While they have many health benefits, eating too many of them when raw is ill-advised. I think that goes for anything, no? I think these are called sauco in Peru. Biriba is a sort of custard apple, a chirimoya, where the skin has distinctive protrusions. Black sapote, also called the chocolate pudding fruit, or the soap apple, because the flesh is dark and tastes a bit like chocolate pudding. It's a type of persimmon and not related to the mame sapote. It is also not related to the white sapote, which is a citrus fruit. Breadfruit, large, round, pimpled, green, ovoid fruit that supposedly tastes like a banana mixed with a honeydew melon, often used for cooking. Cooked, it has the taste of potato or bread. Captain Bligh of the famous Mutiny on the Bounty brought back breadfruit to the Caribbean as a food source for the slaves. Breadfruit is closely related to the jackfruit and prepared in many of the same ways, which is a multitude of ways from curries to desserts. I probably have had this one in the Caribbean. Calabash. Toxic if eaten raw. Supposedly, it has a mild flavor with a hint of guava or pineapple. The calabash is a large, smooth, green tree fruit. It is mainly used for juice. Called the miracle fruit, it requires sugar to drink, and health benefits are mainly laxative, not related to the miracle berry. Cannonball fruit. The version from India has flesh that is blue and looks like a galaxy. Apparently it is quite strong smelling. In lore, this fruit is from a tree that is considered the phallus of gods. Ceylon gooseberry, also called the ketimbila. The skins are purple-brown when ripe and the flesh is dark red. The fruit is extremely acidic. These are native to Sri Lanka. Chalta, also called elephant apples, large and sour and popular with elephants. The outer skin is tough, thick, and has clear ridges from growth, like a baseball. Champadak, in the same fruit family as jackfruit and breadfruit, looks like a jackfruit. Charantais, a more intense cantaloupe melon. This is the kind I recall from my childhood. Charapoo, or button mangosteen. Related to the mangosteen and the cherry mangosteen, I will have to try all the 4 types of mangosteens. Charapoo, button mangosteen. Related to the mangosteen and the cherry mangosteen, I will have to try all the 4 types of mangosteens. Native to Southeast Asia, has an orange shell. Actually, I have found a 5th type of mangosteen, the lemon drop mangosteen. In English, it has many names. Or I guess it has many names, whether they're in English or not. Lemon drop mangosteen, mamayito, monkey fruit, arayan, palo de frutilla, huayca plume, charapon, camito, camito de montaña, yorko, sastra, berba. These are from the various countries: Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador, Honduras, Costa Rica, Panama, and the Philippines. Another type of mangosteen is seashore mangosteen or wild mangosteen, similar in flavor but more acidic. As mangosteen is currently my favorite fruit, I would most definitely like to try these varieties. Christmas melon, called the Santa Claus melon or toadskin melon. It is ripe all the way up to the end of the year. Tastes a bit like a honeydew. Egg fruit, called yellow sapote, canistel, cupcake fruit, sapodilla, and in Taiwan, peach of the immortals. It looks like a round pumpkin, but gets its name because when ripe, the flesh looks like cooked egg yolk. It is related to the lucuma, sapote, and abio. It is native to Central America. Elephant fruit or elephant apple, native to China and tropical Asia. In Indian legend, this was one of the fruits in paradise. It is used in curries and jams. The emu apple, also called dysentery bush, emu berry, dog's balls, turkey bush, and diddle diddle, G. retisfolia, mumtries, or Kunzia pomifera, which I guess is the Latin name. These are brown fruit that are a few inches across in size. Oddly, they are best when buried in the ground for a few days. The emu berry is also from Australia, sometimes called native cranberries, muntari, muntaberry, or munteri, native to Australia, pink in color and about 1 centimeter across. These berries are used for beauty products. Gandaria, also known as the plum mango or mango plum, native to Southeast Asia, this fruit is related to the mango and cashew. The leaves can be used for food, and the fruit can be eaten at various stages of ripeness, including in rojak, a fruit salad dressed with sweet, spicy, sour dressing. The henip, or henipap, Henipa huito pisito quenepa, or Spanish lime, native to Central and South America, used mainly for its pulp in juice and jams. Then we come to the iceberry, also known as the Palmyra palm, toddy palm, wine palm, and dube palm. Native to the Indian subcontinent, the fruit looks like an eggplant coconut, but the flesh inside, when ripe, is bluish. Tastes similar to a coconut. The tree sap is known for its high sugar content and is used to make jaggery or arak in Asia. This palm is the official tree of Tamil Nadu, where it is revered for its many uses. The Indian gooseberry, also called emblick, myrobalan, amla, and malacca tree fruit. I like English gooseberries because they are tart and look like miniature neon green watermelons. So I thought I would like to try this fruit, but that was until I read that it was bitter, sour, astringent, and fibrous. It is native to India. In fruit, it is used as a sour element, for example, in holat soup, a fish soup. The fruit is high in vitamin C and is used to fix dyes in fabric. The malacca tree is used in traditional Ayurvedic medicine. Indian jujube, related to the Chinese jujube with origins in Central Asia. I was most interested when I read in Wikipedia that in Ethiopia, these fruits are used to stupefy fish, by which I assume they mean they use this fruit to stun the fish when fishing. They don't mention this again, so I went on the Google highway to find out more. I eventually found a better reference on the Growables page. The author of that refers to a Julia F. Morton, who wrote Fruits of the Warm Climates in 1987. Apparently the fruit has enough saponin to stun fish. One can see this because the leaves have enough saponin to create a lather.